7:30 over here on the East Coast. I'm in Allegany, PA. Heading over to Baltimore for the first drop in the morning. It is currently 41 degrees outside. I left over in Ottawa this morning about 1:30 Central Time. Been trucking ever since. Trying to stay ahead of that ice storm that's coming. Man, it's coming. It's gonna catch me tonight. I'm not gonna be able to stay ahead of it all the way. It's gonna catch me tonight. But I'm trying to stay ahead of it for the most part. So I'm gonna take a straight 10 up here. I've got about 2 hours of driving left. I'm gonna take a straight 10, get up, roll, and try to minimize how much I've got to be in it. I'm gonna hit it tomorrow. My second stop is in Township, PA. There's no getting around that one. I'm gonna get the that's for Monday. I'm gonna get the storm on that deal. They're calling for a lot of ice and snow. Snow, okay. Ice, not so okay. So I just got sent some text messages. That video I did in the caves, I guess it made cdllife.com. So go check that out over on cdllife.com. I never knew it. Somebody started, Suede actually, Suede and Ed started, they said, hey, did you know your video made CDL Life? And I'm like, no, I didn't have no clue. So it made CDL Life, and then somebody else texted me about it. So that's pretty neat. Never knew anything about it. I appreciate that. You guys are the ones that's watched it and made it do that, so I do appreciate it, trust me. See if we can scoot on by this guy a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. All in all, though, this morning it's been a pretty good day of trucking so far. video yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. I ain't been feeling good the last few days, man. So when I stopped yesterday, I went right to bed without posting a video. I still got the footage. I may or may not put it up. I don't know. It's a day late anyway, so it don't matter. But I'll post one this afternoon, though. Excuse me. I got to deliver in Baltimore in the morning, and then run up to Township and deliver on Monday morning. And that'll put me about 80 miles from Pittston there. And I'm going to run on down there, and A's going to be down there, and pick up A, and try to get some pad time and get finished testing him out. See how that's going to go. Getting me a CDL there. Appreciate each and every one of you that have sent me emails and commented about Jessica's dad, that cancer, that lung cancer and stuff. Man, that's a bad deal. I'm going to tell you that. Anytime anybody gets some form of cancer, man, it's horrible. I don't care what kind it is, man. That's such a cruel and ruthless disease right there. That sucker does what it wants to do. I do appreciate the comments and the kind words and the thoughts and prayers. She got to spend Thanksgiving with her dad, so that's good. If you hear that clicking, I'm using a jake brake. It's on these Freightliners. It's on the side of the steering wheel. So that's what I'm doing. Well, you ain't burning up the brakes or using the brakes. You just use the jake brake. It'll slow you down enough to where you can keep on moving. Beautiful country over here, Pennsylvania. I don't know as I could live over here, though. It gets too stinking cold, man. About 240 miles from where I got to live right in Baltimore tomorrow. We're not going to have enough time to make it over today. I wish we did, because Baltimore is supposed to be in the clear on the weather tomorrow. So they're supposed to get rain tomorrow, but it's supposed to be warm enough where it ain't going to freeze. I looked at the weather this morning and this afternoon, or just a little bit ago, and they calling for an ice storm from 7 o'clock tonight till 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So that ain't good. You could deal with that snow, man. That ice, not good juju. But we may do with it what we got to work with and keep it doing what we do. Get back over, I guess. Barstow the other day. I don't know when's the last time they got snow out there, or if they've ever had snow out there. If anybody knows that answer, leave me a comment down below. I just couldn't believe it. Old buddy Brandon got a Baracho's apparel, posted a video on Instagram of it snowing over in Barstow. So I was like, man, I don't know if they, like I said, I'm sure they have got snow before out there, but I don't know when. Pretty rare. But as you guys know, this part of the country up here, it ain't nothing rare about snow up here. Wasn't no traffic till I got over here in Pennsylvania. You get over here and everybody's going every which way over here. Everybody must have the same idea I got, trying to beat that winter storm coming up here. Get on back home. Some parts of it's supposed to start tonight all the way into up until Tuesday. Certain areas. Sent away a message, told him, hey, you might ought to head on back up to Pittston here tonight or this afternoon sometime. If not, he's going to get jammed up in that ice storm. A couple of you clear something up real quick. So I had some people send me a message about, I guess they watched Bags Live last night and said, when somebody said about Chad Rich, he said, who's Chad Rich? So just to clarify something, that's a little joke behind that deal, and the joke is, you've probably heard him talk about it before, because I know we've talked about it before on live and stuff, but so he was at the Fire and Ice with several people the last time that he was there, and a gentleman walked up to him and said, aren't you that guy on YouTube? And he said he couldn't think who it was, and he said, aren't you Chad Rich? And so it's become a running joke that when somebody says Chad Rich, they say, who in the F is Chad Rich? So it ain't that he was being rude or anything like that. It was just it's a joke thing. Looks like my buddy had a pretty good time last night up there. I bet he feels like death warmed over this morning, though. appreciate you guys watching everything. And we'll come at you here in just a little bit once we get a little bit where we're going to be at tonight. What's going on, guys? Made it over here to Somerset, PA. We'll stop here for the night. I hope I can get up out of here in the morning. They're calling for a big old ice storm coming through. It's supposed to be from 7 o'clock tonight to 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I hopefully it'll lay low for a while. That way I can get up out of here. I'm going to try to take a quick 10 and go if the weather holds out. We'll see what happens. That's just part of trucking, I guess. Catwalk by my truck right there. Oh, by the way, look, my old buddy Brandon, go check out his apparel, Bracho's Apparel there. Segment sponsored by Bracho's Apparel. He didn't give it to me, I paid for it. But he's a hell of a guy, so I'm going to advertise his stuff for him. All in all, though, it was a good day of trucking. Put in 594 miles today. So it was a decent day. I want to go further, except these service plazas up here in PA are spread out too far apart. I wouldn't have been able to make it to the next one, you know, with the time that I had. So it is what it is. The next place would have been Breezewood, and I really don't like stopping in Breezewood. That used to be a decent area, man, but that's a dump anymore over in Breezewood, PA. That TA and that Flying J over or whatever, it's a dump now. But anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. If you're in this weather, be safe tonight, man, because it ain't no joke. It's supposed to be a bad little deal here. So be safe, you know. Be real careful about if it gets icy, just pull over and contact you know, your fleet manager. Let them know, because snow's one thing, ice, man, you can't mess with it. And there's nothing, I don't care how good of a driver you think you are, that ice, man, you can't mess with it. So I said it earlier in the video, but I'm going to say it again. I kept getting messages about that cave video popping up in people's news feeds. I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm thinking, well, okay, whatever. I don't know. I thought they meant on YouTube. I didn't know that CDLlife.com had posted this video on their website and wrote up an article about it. I had no clue. So Swade sent me over the information, like I said earlier in the video, but I don't know if you could hear me because of the road noise. But I had 3 or 4 people say something about it in the news feed, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is, man. I'm thinking, I'm looking on YouTube trying to find the news feed. Duh. So I do appreciate CDLlife.com doing that. I appreciate them. But all in all, been a good day. I'm fixing to call today, go to bed, try to get up about 10ish. Let's see, about 10ish or so, and hopefully I can get on down the road, man. Keep your fingers crossed that it don't start raining yet. The temperature stays just above. These things on these trucks ain't too accurate. They're a little bit, but if I wake up and there's ice on the windshield and on the mirrors, I'm gonna look out there at that road, see if anybody's driving. If there ain't nobody driving, I'm just gonna send a message and go right on back to bed, because ain't no sense in even stressing about it. Nothing you can do about it. Anyway, everybody have a good night. Be safe. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. Again, check out Bracho's Apparel. Brandon will appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later.